Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddy, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddy. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now, where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddy S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome to the Cafe Morning Show.
Morning. Happy Thursday. Almost the end of the week.
This show is brought to you by Coriander. Coriander is the #1 Indian restaurant in Boynton Beach, maybe South Florida. And I got to tell you, we're doing an event there when?
On the 21st.
Today it's the 21st. Yesterday was the 20th, though. 21st will be there today.
Friday the 21st.
Friday the 21st. Come and meet us up there. Greet us up there. I'm going to plan something different. It's amazing that when I come up, this is why I don't tell nobody nothing.
I know.
And I will never tell you what it is until you got to go there to check it out, but you won't be disappointed. We're going to do something a little bit different this time at Coriander and see what happens. You know what it is. You see the pushback I got?
I know. I spoke to my mom yesterday, and she says, my Freddy called me. Now her Freddy. My Freddy called me, and I love what my Freddy calls. And she said, he told me he's going to bring in dancers and have a dance party for me.
That's what we're doing.
I said, he is. She says, when am I coming? I don't know. You got to talk to your Freddy.
Should we bring her up to Coriander? Now that she Ubers everywhere.
Now that she'll take an Uber, I know. But you're now her Freddy. It's
That's
my
what she
Freddy.
said.
Freddy called me.
She told the aide, she says, it's my Freddy. He's on the phone. The aide is like, who's that? That was
so
funny.
You made her smile, and we're talking about a dance party. So I guess she's going to come to a dance party with you.
I guess we're going to create a dance party. You could create a dance party anywhere.
It's like Willy Wonka, you know, when Grandpa Joe was in bed and he went to the chocolate factory. Like, you're actually getting my mom out of the wheelchair to dance with you.
I will do that. I've done it before.
Yes, you have.
I've done it before. I danced with you. I remember
Freddy
the first
on
time.
wheels.
Yeah, why not? Listen, whatever it takes. Poles, wheels, trees, makes no difference.
Speaking of poles, did you see The Golden Bachelor last night? I started watching some of it. So I don't know how old they are. I'm assuming
is it the
like
Brazilian one or the American one?
American, but I'm assuming they all have to be in their 60s.
70s, some of them.
And I'm thinking, would I do that in my 60s and 70s, share a room with all these women that are after the same man? Like, I'm so... No.
And at that age,
I know.
At that age, women at that age, they get nasty.
I'm like, no, and no.
Nasty.
So one of them, she's like, I practiced on a pole my whole life. Well, she was a firefighter.
Is her name Dee Dee?
It might be.
No, Alicia.
Alicia.
But she was a firefighter, so that was her pole. It made me think of when you said pole
funny.
dancing. I know.
It's funny. But that's the kind of sense of humor that if I was looking for somebody in that age, I would pick her. Because she has that sense of, what is it, the word?
Badass?
Sense of humor?
You're a master, word master?
Wordsmith?
A wordsmith. I kind of dig that because, she says one thing, uses words for another. This one is like that. She's a wordsmith.
Me?
Yeah. She's very quiet, and then she comes up, and then...
Candy? Ashley?
Silent but deadly.
Candyman. Were you here when we talked about Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Were you part of that
Tuesday.
massive mess?
Yes.
Do you know
You
that...
got in a lot of trouble.
I got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this?
I did. I was there.
Brooklyn, you weren't here. He got in a lot of trouble because he wants to have a gang Thanksgiving.
Gangsgiving.
Thanksgiving, Alicia. What do you think?
I don't know if I'll be here. What's the date?
Alicia, I didn't ask you if you're going to be here. I asked you, what do you think?
Think of the concept.
About a gangs, yeah.
You know what that means?
This is a story all about how the East Side became Gangsgiving. I like to take a minute and sit right there and tell you how I became the queen of Boca Raton. Okay, I'll shut up now.
What is the question? The question is, do you like the concept? Don't go into
Gangsgiving.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Why'd you tell
Well,
her
they
it
got into like a whole debate about the meaning of Thanksgiving, and then Freddie was confused, and he was like, okay, well, this is all stupid. So why don't we all just dress up as mafia members from our own countries, and we'll do that for Thanksgiving, and instead of food, we'll do tequila and cigarettes.
You know what Tammy said? You should drink tequila so you can look like a cactus rather than a potato.
I heard tequila's quite hot to drink. It's like kind of spicy.
So I was thinking, well, if I could drink tequila and look like Tammy, then I might swap my drink.
You would
of
have to
choice.
swallow a cactus to look like Tammy. No, but the object of the game, if you heard the episode and people don't hear the whole thing, they only hear the end, is Thanksgiving is supposed to be something of friendship, togetherness, all of that up front. But the kids decided to take me to school and explain to me how bloody Thanksgiving turned out to be, because the poor Indians got ex-nayed on the land and everything.
So it wasn't like a whole friendship dinner like they portrayed it.
No, it was like it's like the mob. They go and they set you up, and you're very special to me. Thank you. You know, exit stage right, and you're done.
Yeah.
So we came up with being so you would be a Portuguese mobster. You, not her.
Oh, Alicia?
You. I don't know, third person. Are you Alicia? Can we talk to your agent? Are you being Sybil? How many personalities do you think you have?
A lot. I'm a schizo artist.
See what I mean about a wordsmith?
You got your show tomorrow. Anyway, so dance party, Thanksgiving, all fun things for you.
Right, thanks.
Pole dancing. So here's my next question.
Pole
If you were looking for a woman
dancing.
at your age,
Yes, I would look at pole dancers.
in your 60s or 70s,
Pole dancers, please.
would you be looking for the same thing now that you looked for when you were in your 20s? And are looks as
What?
important?
Yeah, of course not.
What?
When
Why
I was
of
in my,
course not?
because when I was in my 20s, you know, I was looking for whatever. Now it's just got to be more
Any
specific.
fresh meat? That's the type you were?
Fresh meat?
Like
When I was 20, first of all,
said-
talking to your mic, stop leaning to the left. Thank you. Fresh meat? I didn't say that. You said
Fed
that.
up already.
I didn't say that. Do you guys go out on looking for fresh meat? Nobody would attest to that, right? Nobody does that. No, the mic is on this side. See the little sticker?
So would you look for something different now
Yes.
than then?
Absolutely.
What would you, what
Money.
about looks?
What's that? I can go out with the ugliest woman in the world
What about her personality?
because if she left, nobody would care. No, I don't. No.
You don't
no.
need a good personality. You just want money?
Money. First of all,
I
personality.
can't wait to see the text that you're going to get.
I'm gonna get a lot of
Love
text.
this
Personalities in personalities is a rare commodity
Why?
because
Sense of humor?
women they don't have sense of humor.
What?
When you get older in age, we can't hear you.
at
You're not in
Alicia.
front of the mic, querida. You got to be here.
Alicia. She's in third person. She's talking about someone else.
Hey, Jack, you got to talk into the mic.
You're so
Alicia.
funny.
Yeah, you gotta talk into the mic like this.
Wait, nothing.
All right, so personalities. Let's talk about personalities. Everybody here from Florida
If
or
you saw
somewhere
a woman
else?
at a bar,
Yeah.
what would draw your attention to her?
She a pole dancer?
Depends on the pole.
Back to square one.
Well, we have to ask these questions. Excuse me, yes. Are you a pole dancer?
So something different.
Personality, of course. You want to have, not so much sense of humor, because I don't think women have much sense of humor.
Looks
I
are
think
not
they're
as
very-
important.
No, I
Okay.
don't know. You could be,
Physical attraction?
I don't know what that is anymore.
At least you're honest.
You know, sometimes you meet,
Alicia.
sometimes you meet somebody and she has absolutely no personality and she has all the looks in the world and you're not,
Compatible, yeah?
nah, you're not looking in that direction.
It's called the wall.
What's the wall?
What's that?
No personality, but good looks.
What about personality and no good looks? Is that the broken
but
wall?
you know what? My grandmother used to say, there's no ugly person. They're just not well taken care of. So, in other words, anybody can be beautiful. You know, you just have to...
It's how you carry it.
How you carry it, and
That's right.
your personality, I think, shines more than the outer experience. But, listen, I'm very attracted to my husband physically. You know, I mean, personality, of course, but physically I'm very attracted to him, and that helps. But that's, you know, I'm an artist. Maybe I like visually appealing thing, you know. But anyhow...
You're also in your 40s.
But also, so...
If you in, the question is when you're 60s. You don't know what that's like. You ain't been there. That's the question.
Yeah, 40s are different. 50s is sort of the bridge.
And 20 is
And
different than
60s
40. You guys are a different era. You're looking for different things.
Because we're from the 1900s. You guys aren't.
See, the funny thing is that these women in here, and the guys to a certain extent, not as much, but the women in here would like somebody who is rational, who listens, who when you say, I want a glass of water, they don't bring you a glass of water because they know what you're thinking. It could be a car for all I know. I still haven't figured that one out. True? It's true.
I'm old school. I like a gentleman. I like a man who
But
opens
you're in your
the doors.
40s, of
Look,
course.
she's shaking her head.
But I
yes, too.
always have. I've always
I
had.
agree.
I don't think
Yeah.
that would change in my 60s. So I'd want a gentleman, still someone that appreciates
You're
it,
a
is
hockey
kind.
puck. You're going to get slapped around,
And
baby.
no. Someone who actually, I don't really care about cooking anymore. Like, that's done.
What about appreciation?
That's huge.
And
Suppose
we're
you have no
also-
sense of humor, or you have a lot of appreciation. Does that count?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Able to say I'm sorry without
Yes.
being condemned for saying it?
Yeah, that's an ego thing. It's a pride. You know, you have to put down your pride and ego aside, and be conscious of the other person's feelings.
Well, I got told by a woman many years ago. Once I went on a date with her, and she tells me, if you say you're sorry, then you should look down upon yourself because you shouldn't have done it to begin with.
Who told you that?
This flake.
Well, that's why that's bad advice.
No, but I listened. I said, really, tell me more. And she was a school teacher.
So?
And I said to her, well, they're supposed to be a model citizen of intelligence. At least I used to think so. And then she was explaining to me how parallel, if you say you're sorry all the time, then you're doing things that you should not have done.
That's different. You know, some people are like, oh, I'm sorry. But, you know, do you learn from your mistakes? That's one thing. But if someone is genuinely apologizing because they did something wrong, that's a different story.
How do you know genuinely? How do you know they didn't do it on purpose just to get your attention?
Sometimes you don't. Because there's a lot of people like me, for example, who will just apologize out of, it's just like it's just a reaction.
Like,
It's just you
I'm
feel the
sorry, I didn't
need.
mean to hit you.
Yeah.
Like that. Like right? Like,
Well, let's not make it ridiculous. And we're talking
but there's
about,
a lot of ridiculous sorries. That's what she's saying.
it's like saying something verbally, verbally abused that might not be verbally abused to you, but it might be verbally abusive to you, or not might to him because you're a male. It's just different levels of saying things.
There
Sometimes
is.
you don't mean to say it.
Everyone interprets everything differently.
Exactly.
To the point where
So
some
is
people
it-
don't feel the need to say sorry.
But then is it the interpretation that counts, or is it the delivery of the words that count?
I
This
feel
is what I
like
look
it-
for in a bar, by the way.
In a bar. See, for me, it changes so much because I don't care about the cooking so much. I do care about cleanliness, of course. I'm a little neat about that. But appreciation is huge.
So you wouldn't date a
Trying to help
heavy
is
set
huge.
stinky guy?
If they were stinky,
oh, that's that
hygiene.
bad breath.
Weight is really not the issue. If they're not clean,
But what is
That's
clean?
what
What is the definition of clean? They got
If they
fungus in
smell
their
bad?
ear? Well, sometimes you don't always smell good.
then take a shower.
Yeah,
but some
yeah,
normal hygiene.
No,
Normal
that's
hygiene.
hygiene. No,
If-
that's one of the
But
greatest
you want someone
turnoffs.
that's compassionate, and as we age and things change and shift and move and
Compassionate
families-
age. You just named 15 different
and
subjects.
families grow, like understanding and helping others, not being so egocentric. It's about extension and helping.
Helping others today is a very rare commodity.
Well,
Because everybody says, what's in it for me? What do I get out of this?
you think even at our ages?
Especially at our ages. They think they do. Well, what's in it for me?
He was a prime example just now talking about he just wants money.
But I'm just playing the game
But I know
because
he doesn't really mean that.
I really don't care about that. I've dated more poor women in my life. Ooh, did I say that out loud?
Ooh.
I don't think you mean that. It's just different. I think
I
what you
do
look
mean
for.
that. I do mean that because now I
tried
think
to throw
about
a
it.
Lifeline, like nope.
No lifeline. Because I think about it, and because that's not what it's about. That's chemistry is one thing. How you are, your passion about life, your obsession, as Alicia has pointed out to me many times in the past. You want to be obsessed about what you do. That way you get better at it. And being a cheerleader.
What about sex? Important in your 60s?
No.
No? No?
No.
Who told you that?
You're in your 40s. You
In
don't
your
know.
40s, it's different. Your body
different.
changes. Things don't work the same way.
Really?
Sex,
Really?
sex changes. Yeah.
Yes.
But sex changes. It's funny.
She's like, oh.
When you get married, when you guys get married, minus Alicia and Dawn, when you get married, the word me changes to us. The word
Except for Alicia and Dawn?
yes,
I'm waiting
because
to see what that means.
because I don't want to talk for you. Your definition is your definition. But when you go into a relationship at that level, you have to be prepared to leave half of you on the table.
Absolutely.
And the other
you
half
do,
of you.
yes.
And I love it when they say that, but they don't do that.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why the
yeah.
divorce rate right now is at 69% all time.
69? It went up that much?
I just use that number arbitrarily.
69. Oh,
69.
gosh.
You like that?
You make Abdullah smile.
I do. No,
I know what that means. I know the joke. It's a funny number.
how do you
Abdul,
know?
are you married?
No.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Do you want one?
I'm not allowed to have one.
But do you want one? But we don't tell nobody.
I mean, I guess it would be cool, but like.
What do you mean you're not allowed because of your culture?
Yes, like we're not no girlfriends allowed. If you want to be with a woman, you have to marry her.
Okay.
Seriously, even the guy? I've seen guys in your culture that have like 100 wives. No.
Yeah, but here's the thing. There was no girlfriend process. No, no. You can't have like. No, if you're gonna be with a woman, you have to be like you have to instantly like marry her. Or like,
Can you marry more than one woman?
4 is the limit.
Oh, there's a limit.
Are you
Well,
serious?
there you go. That's my man right there. That's my idol. You, my friend, are my idol.
Yeah, yes, I'm serious. That 4 is
Yes, I accept all those thank yous. Do they all live under one roof or do they have to have different houses? I heard you have to have different houses.
I think it's probably one roof. I don't know. I have to ask my mom.
Oh my goodness.
You can
That's
have
it.
4 wives.
I'm changing religions.
You got to work really hard to
Gotta
support all
convert
the
him right
wives and all the
now.
kids.
Yeah.
I'm converting right
We're
now.
right now.
Wow.
There you go. I'm going to hang out with Abdullah in a bar.
Tomorrow's prayer day. Maybe you should go with him.
I'm going to wait until after prayer because we're going to commit a lot of sins. You're going to have to really pray. So we're going to go in the bar and say, listen, I want you to meet my friend here. He's not allowed, but to have 4 wives.
Can you imagine having 4 wives at the same time?
I can't even imagine having one.
I know.
4? I would be hung. I'll hang myself. I don't know. 4 women in the same house?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it doesn't end up like that most of the
My
time, but like, yeah, that is technically what is allowed. Obviously, most people don't try to attempt this, but unless you're like some like.
Unless you're in Utah.
So again, it takes me back to the Golden Bachelor. Would you want to get remarried in your 60s or 70s?
That show is so stupid. The whole show is the concept is all about curiosity, and I get what they're trying to do, but
I don't know. And then they have the whole sweet time, and the sweet time in your 20s is different than the fantasy sweet time
is that
in your
real
60s.
or do they?
I don't know.
No, that's planted.
I don't know. It's interesting though.
Would you ever be on a show like that if you weren't married?
I do have a boyfriend and a husband in Juan.
I'm sorry. What was that? What was it?
Juan is her boyfriend and her husband.
Or you have your husband is a dual personality. You play role play.
His name is Juan.
You role play.
And we don't role
Does
play.
he
No,
wear a
you
mustache?
into role playing. That's not the first
Does he
time he
wear
asked
his
me. Do you
fi-
role play?
Does he
Like-
wear his fireman suit?
No, he's
You just say
naturally
he's
my
wrong.
hero. No.
But you just told me you had a boyfriend and a husband.
And Juan, his name is Juan.
Yeah.
Juan. My nephew is like, Juan is coming.
It's a Jew's doing a joke, I think, because
Am I missing
Juan
something?
rhymes with one.
Yeah.
Juan or one.
Oh, that's
Spanish.
a Puerto Rican joke. Oh, I got you.
Actually,
You're making
I
He's
don't
fun
not
of.
Puerto Rican. He's
You're
Syrian.
making fun of the Puerto Rican language, Juan.
Puerto Rican?
Yeah, because Juan is not Syrian. That's Spanish.
Why is she Syrian?
He's my husband is Colombian.
But why are you using the word Juan?
'Cause
Juan.
his name
It
is
sounds like
Juan.
Juan.
Is Juan like a specific Puerto Rican word? I heard in like
Yes.
depending on the country, sometimes
Yes.
Spanish has like different words for
He's
this.
Yes.
thinking of San Juan, which is the capital of Puerto
No, I don't know what the
Rico.
hell she's talking about. Juan,
Juan is
she's
his
trying
name.
to say one. But somebody, when you have a
I
heavy
have a
accent,
husband and a boyfriend named Juan.
so when you have a heavy accent, you try to say one in Spanish, it comes out to Juan.
Oh.
My mother used to say Juan, so I know what she's talking about. That's a Puerto Rican joke.
Hey, I'll
Don't be messing around with my language.
Bada bing, bada boom.
You get what she's saying?
You Hispanic,
Yes.
Ashley?
Ela
What?
entende
You
por
Hispanic?
causa que ela entende português. Você fala português, né?
Ella habla
Eu
um pouco
falo
português.
Ah, ela fala. Ai, Ashley, eu
It's funny
gosto
'cause I
muito de
understand
você.
By Portuguese, as in like Portugal, or like Brazilian?
Brazil.
Brazil.
Oh, okay. Would it be funny, Bo, if like if we if you were like from like Angola or something? You know Angola?
Sure.
Speaks Portuguese.
Yeah, yes, it's a country in Africa that actually speaks Portuguese.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true that the new mayor of New York City is from Angola?
No, he's from. Wait,
I think it's Angola.
No, he's not from Angola. He's from a different.
He's
he was,
Muslim, isn't he?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
his
yes,
wife is
he's
from
a
Syria.
no, Mom Donnie is from. Let me look up. He was from. Wait,
Look at him.
let me-
Mandani, you talk about a word master. He reminds me so much of Obama.
Yeah, let me-
The
let me
word
look up
master. He's like very
Okay, he was
clever.
born in Uganda.
Or Uganda, yes.
Yeah, and his parents are of like Indian descent.
He's very intelligent from what I'm hearing. And he's 34. So he has a different perspective.
He was young.
He's going to run into so much. He's going to run into so
Imagine
much.
being the mayor of New York.
New York City.
In New York City, and
Yeah.
at 34, that's just insanity. I mean, think about that. Would
Well,
want to be
you
the
guys,
mayor?
both
Yes.
of you are from New York. You're from.
I knew Curtis Wheeler.
You're from Brooklyn, or yeah, and you're from. I'm sorry, Freddie. Where are you
I
from?
was born in Manhattan, but I'm from the Bronx. But I knew Curtis when I was he was the Guardian Angels and we were the Blue Angels. I was at the 3-4 in Manhattan, and I used to drive the security bus. And Curtis was always by the A train, and I ran into him one day, and we had a long chit chat. And he used to have these guys with feathers. They looked like gang members. They had jackets, and they used to walk the subways to make sure that everybody was safe. But you were more afraid of them than the muggers. You were run to the muggers when you saw these guys walking at you. But Curtis made a point with the mayors that, and they took him to court to stop him from doing it. They didn't want him doing it. They were called vigilantes. You know, Curtis Wheeler was the reason why this kid won. He took away 4% of the vote. It would have been even closer. With Cuomo, of all people, why would
Can you
vote
imagine
for
being the
Cuomo?
mayor of New York City? I don't know. You can?
Yeah.
That's
I
a
knew
hotbed.
I knew the borough president of the Bronx. Somebody that I knew set up a deal for me to meet with him, and I was going to do a banking deal with the low-income housing that was finally built by somebody else, and my bank wanted it. And she was said, let me do all the talking. I said, okay. So I sit down with my bank president, me, and her, and she says, you know what? I changed my mind. They're going to do the presentation. I didn't have a presentation. She said she was going to do all the talking. So the guy says, when you get your thoughts together, come back. I have never been so humiliated in my life.
Of course.
That's why from now on, any deal I go into, I know what I want to say. Whether you say it, I say it, it's going to get said.
It's interesting how life works. Everything's the lesson.
What a lesson, man. But that was so, I thought I had to hit the big toes. Borough president, what the hell was his name? We met at the courthouse over by Yankee Stadium. I'll never forget that I had a limo and everything picked me up. It was one of those pinnacle moments.
What's one life lesson that you won't forget?
I have to think about it for a second.
Go to
There's
a bar. What
many.
kind of person would you pick up if you were 63?
The noble one.
Oh, that's interesting. Noble. I don't know what that means, but it must be
The
good.
wise one, because I'm a wise ass. No, no, because I
You
know,
like intelligence? Is that
I
what
do.
stimulates you?
I like intelligence, but I like wisdom. Wisdom is what.
Is
I
Juan
really like.
intelligent?
Yeah, and wise.
Would you tell me he wasn't if he wasn't?
I would.
You would.
I would if he
Is
wasn't.
Chuck intelligent? Would
Okay.
you tell me if he wasn't?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with your
No,
head?
he's probably.
It depends on what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Like
What?
intelligent as far as
He's
an
an intelligent
IQ
human
level.
being.
Yeah, he's got a high IQ level.
But is he intelligent?
When it comes to medicine and being a doctor,
No,
yes.
as a person.
But there's different things of intelligence.
Are you intelligent?
Like
Yes.
wisdom?
I'm overly
Wait a minute.
intelligent
Hold
on
on.
everything.
Hold on. So let's take your level of intelligence. Is Chuck rank at the same level of your intelligence?
No,
You're more intelligent than him?
different intelligence.
Common
It's
sense.
different. It's
It's
like,
just different intelligence. He's book smart, medical smart, OCD. I'll clean up the iguana stuff smart. Like he's very regimented. Me, I'm more of like ethereal intelligent.
yeah, that's
I'm
a
more
beautiful
like-
way of putting it.
I'm more of like spiritually the Gestalt intelligence. He's very much more regimented intelligence.
Yeah, I
Do
see
you
you
know
throwing
what?
out the $2
And-
words now.
You know what? Did you ever look into divine geometry? You should look into that
Why?
because it speaks a little bit about that ethereal intelligence of what she's saying.
Ethereal intelligence.
Ethereal.
You like that word?
It's a
You
spiritual
know that word?
intelligence.
You like that word?
Yeah, I like that word.
I don't
It's a
even know
fun
what
word.
it means.
It's a good word.
Let me ask you a
Ethereal
question.
intelligence.
In your house, is your husband intelligent?
Yes.
Are you more intelligent than he is, or the same?
No.
He's more intelligent than you?
Yeah, he is.
Interesting. You guys dating anybody?
How about
You-
you in your house?
Oh, I'm the stupid
Are you
one.
intelligent?
I don't even want to be. I don't try to be. It's not my game. When you were dating, or if you're still dating, are you more intelligent than the significant other?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that? Don't you find that sometimes time consuming that you're more
It's
intelligent
just
than?
annoying.
I mean, it's
I
like
didn't want to use that word.
it's like the same thing as Dawn.
Wow.
The guy that I was dating, it's just different types of intelligence. Like he's very sciencey, put together, organized, just
not
logical.
down to earth.
I'm more
intelligent?
emotionally intelligent, kind of a thing.
What the hell is that?
It's an
mean?
emotional
Emotion-
intelligence.
There
right?
is,
It's like
there is.
understanding. Like if you have
Yeah.
a conflict with somebody, say you and
Conflict with you.
your son have an issue,
Okay.
right? But logically in your mind, there's no issue, or the issue is about A, B, C. There's somewhere in there. There's an emotional intelligence as to why he's hurt. And it may make no sense to you because you feel like you've done nothing wrong, but yet.
But wait a
he's
minute. Are you
upset. So there's
talking
the
to me
emotional
in third
intelligence.
person, or you're talking to me in first person? Because he's hurt doesn't mean I'm not hurt. That's why we don't agree on the same subject.
Right, so that's the intellectual intelligence of the logical. You're each hurt for a thing, but the emotional intelligence, you hurt my feelings.
And
It's
it
different.
affects the communication that comes from those feelings, which is also emotional intelligence, depending on how you communicate those things.
So you know that going into, and you know an argument is going to happen. Do you stop yourself from having the argument because of what you just said?
If I think it's not worth it.
So you weigh out the outcome.
Right.
You're more intelligent than even now. Okay, so you know that if you argue with something, the outcome is not going to be beneficial. Mm-hmm. So you don't argue.
Right. Unless it's something, when it
How
comes
old
to
are you?
emotions, that's genuine.
19.
19. That's
Holy smokes.
I know, right?
You know,
It gets
I was
complicated in
gonna
a
say
woman's
this
mind.
though. When I was her age, I was dating my husband at the time, my future husband, and I did think I was a lot smarter than him, and I used to be like, oh, stupid. But as we age, and I'm seeing that his intelligence is really probably has a lot to do with us. You know, because we have a good influence,
What
and
the hell does us? What does that mean?
our influence. You know, there's
Your
nothing-
manipulation or
our
influence?
womanly influence.
Maybe both.
That's manipulation.
You know, I always say, who built the pyramids? The men. But who designed them?
I thought you were going to say that my sister said who gave them birth. My sister attributes everything great in history to a woman because if a man did it, a woman gave birth to them. And if a woman did it, a woman did it. You understand?
It's all about the women in your sister's mind.
Yes. My sister tells me that all the time.
Yeah, but I see both parts being very crucial to the, you know, with that there's no women without a man either.
It's
And,
funny because I don't see parts. It's an equal. You have
But
two
different.
things that create one. Two things that create the
Juan.
One.
I don't see women being superior or men being superior. That's society does
Yeah,
that.
yes.
And that's the reason why we get in trouble.
Yes.
We get in trouble because we put things in boxes.
Yeah.
This religion versus this religion versus this religion. There's a God. If you believe in God, he never said to believe in me in different boxes. Life, you don't want to be looked at as a woman because she has red hair. Let's put it in this box. Let's put it, the manipulator in this box. The intelligent ones in this box. This is just ridiculous. There has to be somebody smarter than the other. Otherwise, how we learn how to tie our shoelaces?
Different levels of intelligence.
I knew people who could break the atom, and they didn't know how to turn on the coffee maker.
See, different levels of intelligence.
But that doesn't make them intelligent. That's just a thing.
You mean common sense?
You see, but that gets complicated because society, like I'm not allowed to call a Chinaman Chinese.
No.
See? I get all this pushback. Oh, he ain't Indian. He's
Well,
not.
if he's Chinese, you call him Chinese. You can't call him the Chinaman.
Why? He's a Chinaman. He's a China woman, the
It's like
Chinaman.
just not politically correct anymore. He's Asian. But if you know he's Chinese,
But I
They
can't.
don't like Asians either.
They don't like
So,
that. They don't even
I-
like to be called. He says, I'm a Chinese man. That's Bruce Lee.
Oriental, you know, like
You know that I think in Japan they consider all even all other Asians, including like Koreans and Chinese, to be like foreigners as much as like like whites or blacks. So like yeah, everybody in like the thing is there's no really such thing as like Pan Asianism is not really a thing as it is in like there's there's Pan-Africanism, Bolivarianism, and
We're going to start with the labeling and the boxes. It's going to be endless.
I'm
It's
just
endless.
saying.
So would you date a black woman?
he's not allowed to date.
Well, let's assume that you're allowed to date. One of your 4 Muslim wives, if she was black, boy, this is
Where
complicated.
is this
She was
conversation going?
If she's Muslim, it's okay.
If she's Muslim, it's okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So it's not a color thing. I always didn't.
You're on a slippery slope right now.
No, I never
I don't know where this
understood.
is going right now.
you better
I
press the
need a
beep.
dump button.
Yeah.
My sister's like she just recently married an Egyptian with darker skin, so like yeah, as long as the religion is the same, I guess like
It's okay.
Were they in arranged marriage?
no. What happened is like my sister's husband, he was looking for a wife. He got approval from the parents, and they married. Yeah, this is how it works. The guy, he has to look for, for a woman, a suitor, and then he has to get approval from the parents.
Right.
My dad, approved of him, and yeah, the rest is his.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I personally, my dilemma.
You're gonna approve of your granddaughter's husband?
Me?
You.
My granddaughter's husband? Well, that's a different show. But my problem is that I am fairly skinned.
Yes.
I'm white. I'm Italian skin, right? So when I was growing up, everybody thought that I was Italian with the eyes and the skin. And my brother was cacique looking. He had G-Man's hair. And my brother had brown eyes. And they compared us as you guys are brothers. But if you look at my pictures of me, I look just like my brother. Except our skin was different. It's like my son Freddy and Gio. You would think Gio's Italian. You know that Freddy isn't Italian. But it's funny because you size up people immediately by the color of their skin and their eyes.
My father was just like you, and his brother was like mulatto looking.
Mulatto is a word. It's a very interesting word. My brother was mulatto looking. But I was raised not to use that word. You know how you say Chinaman I'm not allowed to say? I don't say the word
Really?
white. I don't say the word mulatto.
Is used in Brazil all the time.
I don't
mulatto.
use that.
Yeah.
In my cultura, it wasn't permissible.
Permissible?
So it's interesting because when you go to a bar and meet somebody, we didn't do that. Back in the day, we didn't do that.
What'd you do?
We
You
went
to
to
the dance clubs.
We went to different places. Yeah, social place. We didn't go to bar. We never used the word bar.
But you started the bar thing.
She did.
Yeah, but now in our age, right, there's all these restaurants in Boca where they're all meeting. Older singles are out meeting at restaurants.
Yeah, this
and
is Boca.
Bars. I know. It's just different, I guess.
This is Boca. Now you go to Atlantic Avenue and there's all these youngins,
Yeah.
right? You're supposed to say no. I don't know anything because I'm not 21. But just saying.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about general
In general,
areas.
yeah, generalization.
Everyone knows how mature the girls are in here.
Too mature.
Don't you think?
This IQ on that one must be like, forget it. But that one is silent but deadly.
Brooklyn, yeah. We don't know what she's thinking over there.
What you think about Thanksgiving?
Gangsgiving.
Gangsgiving. Do you think it's appropriate or not?
Oh, it's definitely not.
No.
But it's
like,
funny.
no.
It's hilarious.
But why isn't it appropriate? A gang member, the Ghetto Brothers used to have Thanksgiving too. I'm sure their gang member friends in Brazil have parties on Thanksgiving.
There's no Thanksgiving in Brazil. That's an American thing.
Yeah, it's totally American. Every country has different holidays.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday.
I think the only country where they also celebrates American holidays is I think like Japan. I know like.
Really? Japan does?
Yeah, Japan has.
Japan
Halloween.
is huge on American culture.
Yeah.
It's funny, we have Thanksgiving in America and we are so divided, but we have Thanksgiving.
Because I think people have lost the concept of what Thanksgiving truly is.
It's like Christmas. All of a sudden, Christmas is about giving gifts. Nothing to do with. If you didn't get a Christmas gift from your significant other, let's start with that one. Is that like the end of the world?
It depends if you bought yourself something that replaces the gift that they were supposed
Or
to
so
buy you.
you buy your own gift
Either that or you...
and then you put his name on it?
No, you just use it.
You use it?
You just enjoy it.
Make yourself feel better.
So you don't feel bad that your other didn't give you a gift?
Oh, no, I would.
You would feel bad?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, I mean, I guess it just depends on everybody because I'm the type of person to go all out for somebody.
So you would be giving.
Yeah.
What if he gave you church? I don't know what religion you are, but a synagogue, whatever. If he gives, let's go to a holy place. That's my gift to you. How would you feel about that? Because it is
The gift of time.
It is Christmas or whatever.
The gift of time.
Oh, I knew you were gonna go there. Okay, that's a tough one. Gift of time. You know, it's one gift. Time is a gift that you can't get back.
Time is a gift.
That's
Spending
true.
time together doing something special. I think activities, their generation's different. I think they're a lot more into activities and experiences than things.
Huh?
Like traveling,
No, they
going
like
places, adventures.
You like things, right?
Versus
you
a
guys
thing.
like you like things.
I mean, yeah. I mean, me and my ex-boyfriend went to Disney instead of, like, gift giving.
There you go. That's fun.
Yeah.
You see, I agree more with that because a gift, you know,
Yeah.
it's like a flowers die.
Yeah, but those are still meaningful.
The flowers are meaningful.
Yes.
Oh, very meaningful.
And a different flower. Every flower has a different meaning. Like a thorny flower versus a non-thorn flower.
I've seen that, but, like, I don't totally agree with it. I think it's people are thinking too deep about it.
So any flower.
Yeah.
It could be a weed.
Okay, no.
Unless he picked it off on the
pretty
way to
flower.
your
She's so
house.
So romantic. Juan must be so romantic.
Well, as teenagers he was. Oh my gosh, he would
Is he
write
now?
me poetry.
Does he buy flowers?
Yeah, at times, yes.
No, I don't mean when somebody dies at a funeral. I mean just in regular.
Yeah, of course.
Mother's Day?
Of always.
Does he cook for you every night?
Lately he's been cooking a lot.
Really?
Yeah, it must be a firefighter thing. I don't know. Yeah.
You find that romantic when a man cooks for you?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask. I don't mean a TV dinner either. I mean from scratch. I should talk because Linda's always telling me I never cook. I never do. I did one time
But
and
you're
they
working
criticized
all
me.
day. You get
No,
home
it had
late.
nothing to do with that. It was the way. In my house, when I was in the Bronx, I cooked. Michelle didn't cook, except the weekends, because I needed a break. I says, "Can you do something? You can make a TV dinner for like here." So it got to the point that I bought one of those clubs that you buy the meats. And they give you a month's supply of meat and stuff. So I bought a big freezer and put that in there. And my father-in-law, may rest his soul, is a butcher, so he used to bring me meat. So I used to have fun with this. You see the way I mix things?
Yeah.
I used to do that with meats. And I always wanted to feed my kids. I used to tell you, don't want to eat, don't eat. Don't worry about it.
All right, so when you have dinner, do you like to sit and enjoy your dinner and your time, or you just want to eat and, like, be done? I like to eat. I gotta go. I'm tired. Be done.
Yeah.
I'd rather sooner actually skip dinner if I could.
Yeah. When I go home and like last night, because we didn't do Sarah's purchase, she wasn't feeling well, and I got home early, and Linda cooked the meal, and I gotta tell you, I was dynamite. It was out of sight. And, you know, it was really good. I enjoyed it. But it's funny because a meal begins and it ends. It doesn't linger.
Well,
Right.
it reincarnates.
You're so
So-
poetic about these random topics. The meal lingered.
But isn't it important when you were dating your guy and you guys had a meal? Wasn't that important? Didn't you feel that it was significant?
I feel like the process of making it together was, but when we're eating, I'm hungry. I'm just gonna wolf down my food.
You're just woofing? Yeah. Wow. When you go to a restaurant, you're not dating. You go to a restaurant, do you eat off your spouse's plate? Or whoever you're with? Whatever.
Share, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You do that. I don't do that.
That was always your thing. You don't like to share. Now,
Stingy.
Abdullah, how'd you like lunch yesterday?
It was good.
I saw that. What was that about? What'd you guys do?
We went for a walk.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I said I have to walk.
Yeah.
So
In your
Heather
heels?
says, no, I put on flats. Okay. So Heather's like studio walk. So we all go for this walk.
Studio
There's
walk.
9
10
of
of
us.
us.
10 of
10
us
of
go
us.
for a walk. Do you go straight or do you go around the block? Well, if you go straight, you get hungry. There's a restaurant. If you go around the block, there's no food. So we go straight. And we end up at this Cuban Cafe restaurant right up on 2nd Avenue. And we walk in. As soon as we walk in, this one grabs the menu. So we're like, all right, we're staying for lunch. And we stayed for lunch.
Oh, fun.
We
And
took
then
a
we
picture.
walked back. And there was a studio waiting of people when we got back at the
Yeah,
door.
Forgot about
You were getting
that.
texted that people were coming. But
Yeah, phone calls and texts.
But you know what? You got to take the moment when we had the moment. Because we never get to do that. And I think it was nice for everyone to get out, get some fresh air, get some
Alicia,
lunch.
you know the Cuban cafe up the street? You know it, right? They know
Very
you.
good.
They what?
They know you.
No, they don't.
They do. They say you used to go in there all the time to get something.
No.
You ever go there?
Like once in a blue moon.
It's very good.
Yeah, you know where I went the other day? Don Arepa. Didn't we go there? Didn't we do something there or something? No, the Colombian place. We did. Yeah.
Over here?
Yeah.
Oh, you went in there. That's a nice place.
Because you live right over here, so your center of restaurants are different.
What do you mean?
Like, don't you think where you live, based on where you live, your center of where you go
True that.
differs? So, like,
Yeah.
you do a lot in Boynton.
And I went to Damascus the other day, which
Damascus
is,
store, which is on the same street as here, I believe, the Damascus store.
and it's a Middle Eastern little market.
Yeah, it's a shop. Like my family gets stuff from there. We always get our bread from there.
Syrian bread is really good. I get also olive oil and rosehip
You're half
oil.
Syrian, right?
I'm sorry.
You're half Syrian? Are you half?
Yes. No. My mother is Syrian Lebanese, 100%.
I got to talk to her mother.
So I'm
Oh, yeah?
half
Her
Habibi.
mother and your mother, if we had them in here, would be a pip.
Oh, really?
Oh
That
my
would be
God.
great. I would love
your
that.
Your mother's hilarious.
My mother, she's Lucy with Ricky's accent, with a little bit of absolutely
and
fabulous.
she's very here.
Oh, she's so she's
very-
awesome.
yeah.
And what a cook.
Oh, she could cook.
Oh my gosh, she can cook so well. She cooks so.
She cooks for your dad?
She's what?
She cooks for your dad?
Well,
Her dad.
passed away.
Oh, I didn't know that. I never knew that.
Is she Brazilian too, your mom?
Yes. Yeah, both my parents. Yeah,
I didn't
my
know
father
that.
died like when he was 49 years
Oh
ago.
my, where the hell was I?
You weren't
I
here.
didn't know that. How did you know that? Don't tell me she told you that. She did?
She even just said it on the morning show.
She did? Well, I don't listen to her.
Good memory. Wow, thank you for
I don't
remembering
remember that. I'm sorry to hear that.
That's not a big deal. But that's interesting that you remember. Thank you.
You have your mother's personality.
I'm the most out of the 3 kids. I'm the most like my mom. Yeah.
And she's a good cook. See? There's still something.
And she's always like, Can I say this online? But
I don't know. What are you
she's
gonna say?
always painting the walls. I'm painting new wall, and then I go to Home Depot. I get to Home Depot, and the guys are again. She goes, and my mother says, "Well, I don't have sex. I gotta paint."
See, sex
Your
is not
mother paints her
important.
own walls.
I gotta
More
be
ways
quick
than
because my
one.
mother's very creative. I sent you guys the video of her house.
It's beautiful.
Everything is like it's either she upholstered or she painted. Even the stripes on the wall.
You should do a show from your mother's house and bring your mother. It would be a trip.
I would love. Yeah, I really.
It'd be
I
the
would
mother's show
love
or
to
something.
do that.
That'd be
I-
hilarious. They're very funny. Her mother has purple hair.
Oh, even better.
Do you think
Oh,
when your daughter grows up, she's going to say, my mother is such a good cook?
me?
You.
No, she's gonna say my grandmother is such a good cook.
You're not a good cook, though.
My husband's a great cook too.
Your husband told me you're not a good cook.
Of course he did. What else did he tell you, Freddie? The man you've
He
never
just told
spoken
me that
to.
he has to cook just to keep it,
Abdul, do you like to
the
cook?
food going.
Yeah.
No, he likes
yeah.
to eat.
No. I've helped with my mom in cooking before.
What'd you do? Open a bag of bread? That doesn't count.
No. I can make rice by myself.
Really?
Yes, I know how to make rice by myself.
The food from his country is the best. Like Mediterranean food. I love Syria and Lebanon. You don't like Lebanese food and Syrian food?
Syria, Lebanon and Syria are like kind of the exact same. Like Lebanon used to be part of Syria.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lebanon was only exists as a country because
I saw you attack that Cubano food yesterday like Grant took Richmond. I'm gonna tell you, you ate that thing from 16 different sides. You liked it?
Yeah, I admit it was a bit true.
Yeah, you should have seen him.
Still.
I thought he was gonna swallow me. I was like backing off. This guy's.
Yeah, because it was mainly because the meat was kind of tough in some areas, but yeah, I like.
What'd you get? The Cubano?
No, the steak sandwich.
Or the steak sandwich?
So the other day, I'm at the dinner table with my husband, and he looks like he's in deep thought. And I'm like, tell me, you seem like you have something so wonderful to tell me. He's like, no, it's a piece of meat stuck in my tooth. My mother says, that's what happens after you're married so long. You start, the piece of meat stuck in his tooth.
And there you have it. Who's your guest tomorrow on center stage?
Well, she has to compose herself again because I still don't know what the hell that means. But
he
okay.
had meat stuck in his teeth. That's why he was deep in thought. He was trying to get it out with his tongue.
Oh, he was trying to.
Do you not understand Alicia language? You don't know what she meant.
I don't know what that. Did you understand what she was saying?
I think Dawn gets me
her
more.
language
Yeah,
now.
obrigada.
You understand her language?
Yeah.
You do?
She even speaks Portuguese.
Who's your guest tomorrow? On the center
We
stage?
have I don't have their names on top of my head because it was Frank that contracted them, but the Elysium, the guy from
Elysium, is it?
Elysium, and a great artist. Oh, phenomenal! I've been out of the loop this week because of what's been going on. I've been very busy, so I haven't really been on top of it. Usually I'd like to promote the show, but wow, I was blown away. So I told Frank, please, Frank and Michelle, showcase who these great artists are because it's really phenomenal. And I'm excited because now things are finally settling down. So tomorrow, I'm excited for the show Center Stage at 11-ish. Right before the
Probably
Brooklyn
gonna be
Cafe.
11:30 because that music is going, so it's easier to wait till it's over.
Okay.
That's
All
why
right.
That's why we wait.
Is the lighting bad in here? I look so different on camera.
No, the lighting is fine.
That's just you.
Why isn't the lighting hitting our faces?
Because it would hurt our eyes,
Way
that's
too
why.
bright.
Because
it
it
would
would
hurt
make
me
you-
if it makes me look better than I prefer.
No, there's no camera for that.
Oh,
So
wow.
She's.
Wow.
Why do you keep leaning like that?
Oh, to see your face. Your
No,
gorgeous
you gotta
face.
lean this way because you're in her bubble.
It's okay.
She's okay. She's Brazilian.
Are you?
Wow.
Are you ready to wrap this up?
I'm afraid so. Before we wrap it up, what are we doing? We have a midday show today. We have Elliot Zimmerman coming. He wants to start a new show. I'm going to let him bring this one up because this has to do with AI. It's an AI show.
Oh.
And he's a character. He's a cartoon character with a dog. And they want to do a reality show on this thing. And he's going to show businesses how you can use this particular technology to help you get your point across. You know who else is using is Pearl Elisa. If you look at some of her Instagram posts, she has AI generated things with her head on it. And she's like a queen of England, and she's in different castles, and yeah.
My team with Sea Sirens, we do a lot of AI stuff. It's.
I saw you sent me a picture of you being a mermaid. I thought you were going to
That
bring
wasn't
that
me.
up.
That was Daniela.
Daniela was a mermaid?
That was her.
And your sister?
No, we
Who
were
was
just
the other woman?
another siren that we hired.
Those were giant fishtails.
Yeah.
I mean, they were huge. It was the size of the sofa, the tail.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then they were-
Daniela's tail was awesome.
It was huge.
it was so cool. It
And
was-
would you
and
take
they
it off
did
a
a
drone?
great job. I'm sorry.
It was so high up. What, you use a drone? How'd you get up that high?
What are you talking about,
The
Willis?
picture was done
Talk about
at
Willis.
a top. It was a top-down shot. This way.
I
And they
wasn't a
captured
photographer.
everything.
I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah,
It was huge. It was
Okay,
big. And those two fishtails were humongous.
they were huge. Yeah, I think the angle that it was taken it gives that illusion also.
And what was the significance, meaning of that?
Well, we were show. It was a private event, and Sea Sirens was hired to showcase. It was called the Dead Sirens. So I created a whole story with the
Dead
help
Siren?
the Dead Sirens. Basically, it's like the dark side of sirens because Sea Sirens is all about the opposite. So it's about how it became poison. The oceans became poison, which is pollution. And it's how it all happened. And there's a story that goes along to it. I'll show it to you later. But it's very interesting because it's about the fallen siren. This is the siren that she was always seducing the males, that they would use their voice. And she would always seduce them
That's
to
the
gain.
mermaids.
That was the evil one. And what happened, she ended up falling in love with one of the sailors, and he wouldn't have her. And it made her dark because he was in love with the other siren. And so she turned the good one into stone. And that is the piece that you see the mermaid Daniela.
So this is like a Moby Dick fishtail.
I'm pretty sure nobody got speared in there. Moby Dick is about like how like one man's quest to like not revenge but his own like greed or I'm not sure what I guess his drive to kill a whale literally destroys his own like
Yes.
crew.
Exactly.
Well, the whale wasn't having it. When you're out in the ocean and you're a sailor, you spend a lot of time meditating on life. And all these sea siren and mermaids and whales and jaws, all these stories come about because you really have nothing else to do until you get across the country, across the world back in the day. So they came out with all these fantastic voyages. And they explain the philosophy of man.
That happens to me in an airplane too. When you're all the way up there and all you see is the clouds, and just the perspective of being so little, trusting this vessel that is in the air flying,
It falls apart now. You saw the UPS plane. The engine fell off.
Yeah.
It's really funny because
it's sad.
what's going on right now is that 10% flights are being canceled because they've come to the realization that you need people in the towers. And there aren't enough people to do maintenance. There aren't enough people to do towers because people have to eat. So they're doing Uber driving and calling in sick so they can feed their families. And so all of a sudden, the intelligent people that we have in the White House are saying, well, we're going to cut back 10%. Oh, you're going to have to cut back a whole lot more than that if you don't get this problem fixed.
Wait, did Trump fire like the so many aircraft?
No, they're not getting paid because it's federal. The federal monies have stopped. So air traffic controllers have stopped. Now, there was a time when they brought the military in to be air traffic controllers. But they're too busy now going to different parts of the country to do the ICE movement and all that stuff.
Or, threatening to invade Venezuela and Nigeria.
Oh, that's another. All
right, ready to wrap this up?
Yeah.
All right. Happy Thursday,
Don't
everyone.
take a plane. is
More
what
to
I was
come
gonna say.
midday. We'll see you. Elliot Zimmerman. Alicia, thank you. Alicia.
Thank you so
Alicia.
much.
Alicia.
You said
I said it right?
Yeah. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you,
Alice.
Freddie. Thank you, Ashley.
Alice.
Alicia.
Alicia is Alice in English.
It's Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. I mean,
She's in Wonderland.
Alicia do
She's
Mundo
somewhere.
de Maravillas in español, or Alicia do Mundo de
I'm going to start calling
Maravillas.
you Alice.
All right, more to
¿Por
come.
qué?
See you
I like
later.
Pourquoi?
Don't be late.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.